Good evening. Let me start with a question. Have you ever noticed something strange about modern life? A man today can have a stable job, a comfortable home, food whenever he wants, endless entertainment in his pocket, and yet somehow he still feels restless. Not miserable, just empty. It's a strange feeling. Your life might look successful to other people. You're functioning, you're busy, you're getting things done, but somewhere inside, something feels unfinished. And many men quietly ask themselves a question they rarely say out loud. Why do I feel like something is missing? When that feeling shows up, most men try to fix it quickly. More work, more entertainment, more scrolling, more noise, more stimulation. But the strange thing is, the more stimulation we add, the quieter part of us becomes more restless. Almost like something inside us is still hungry. There's a well-known story about the Lubavitch Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson of righteous memory. A successful businessman once came to see the Rebbe. The man had everything people usually chase: money, status, success. But he admitted something honestly. I worked my entire life to build this life, he said, and now that I have it, I still feel empty. The Rebbe listened carefully. Then he answered with one simple sentence: you fed your body very well, but you forgot to feed your soul. That answer explains more about modern life than most people realize. Imagine owning a powerful car, beautiful machine, perfect engine, built for performance. But there's one problem. Instead of gasoline, you keep filling the tank with soda, or juice, or water. Now imagine doing that every day. You pour more and more of the wrong thing into the tank. Then you stand there confused. Why doesn't the engine run properly? The problem isn't the car. The problem is the fuel. And if we're honest, many of us are doing something very similar with our lives. We are feeding ourselves comfort, entertainment, distraction. But the deeper part of us is still waiting for the fuel it was designed for. The Tanya teaches something remarkable. Inside every person is a divine soul, a piece of godliness placed inside of you. And that soul does not run on comfort. It runs on meaning. It runs on purpose. It runs on connection to its source. And when that connection is missing, the soul sends a signal. That signal is what we call emptiness. So emptiness is not proof that something is wrong with you. Emptiness is proof that something inside you is alive. It's the soul asking for nourishment. Think about it this way. When your body is hungry, it sends a signal. Hunger, that feeling is not a flaw. It's a message. Your body is asking for food. In the same way, when your soul is hungry, it sends a signal. Restlessness, lack of meaning, a quiet feeling that something deeper is missing. Most people misunderstand that signal. They try to silence it with distraction, but distraction doesn't feed the soul. Once a man understands this, something powerful happens. He stops seeing emptiness as failure. He starts seeing it as information, a message, an invitation to reconnect with something deeper inside himself. Because the soul isn't asking for luxury, it's asking for alignment. So how does a man begin feeding his soul? Not through dramatic life changes, not by suddenly becoming a completely different person. The soul doesn't need dramatic gestures. It responds to small moments of truth, repeated consistently, through small, meaningful actions. Let's try 3 simple things. Number 1, feed your mind something true. Every day, spend 10 minutes learning something meaningful, not random information, not endless scrolling, not more noise. Wisdom, Torah, ideas that strengthen your character and remind you who you are. Because the mind is the doorway to the soul. When a man fills his mind all day with distraction, comparison, and shallow information, the soul has no space to breathe. But when a man spends even a few minutes learning something real, something that connects him to the purpose, his inner world begins to shift. Even 10 minutes can change the direction of an entire day. You begin thinking differently, speaking differently, acting differently, because the truth wakes something up inside a person. The soul wakes up when the mind connects to the truth. Number 2, give instead of only consuming. The divine soul wakes up when a man gives. Modern life trains us to consume constantly, consume content, consume products, consume entertainment. But the soul was not designed only to take. It was designed to give. Encourage someone, help someone, call a friend who's struggling. Listen to someone who needs it. Offer advice to someone younger than you. These may seem like small things, but something powerful happens inside a man when he shifts from consumption to contribution. The moment you move from what can I get to what can I give, something inside you expands. Because giving aligns you with the nature of the soul. The soul was created to bring light into this world. And every act of kindness, even a small one, lets that light show up. Number 3, create one moment of connection. Every day, take one quiet moment, just a minute. Step away from the noise. Speak honestly with God. Not formal, not rehearsed, just real. Thank Him for something in your life. Ask Him for help with something you're dealing with. Say what's actually on your mind. You might be surprised how much that changes how you feel. Because when a man stops for a moment and reconnects with God, things inside him start to settle down. His mind gets clearer. The pressure eases a little. He remembers that he's not going through life alone. And that simple moment reconnects him to something bigger than the stress of the day. Kabbalah describes the soul as a flame of God above. And a flame has natural behavior. It always rises upward. You can push it down for a moment, but the moment you release it, it rises again. That's the nature of the soul. It constantly pulls a man toward meaning and purpose. When a man ignores that pull, life feels heavy. When he responds to it even a little, he begins to feel alive again. Many men think the goal of life is comfort, but comfort was never the goal. Life is meant to feel alive, alive with meaning, alive with purpose, alive with connection to something higher. And when a man begins feeding his soul, the emptiness slowly fades, because he finally understands what he was searching for all along. Maybe that emptiness you feel is not a problem. Maybe it's a message reminding you that you were built for something deeper. And in our next conversation, we're going to talk about the place where this struggle shows up the most. Not in your schedule, not in your circumstances, but inside your mind. Because the greatest battlefield a man faces is the one between his own thoughts. Until then, listen to the message and rise within. Thank you.